Good to see you.
Thanks for having me.
I'm so excited to talk to you because you're all about no fluff, no filter, no nonsense, cutting through the noise and telling people what's actually worth it, right? So let's start off with a little bit about your skincare philosophy. Talk to me about that.
So I'm a board certified dermatologist. I have been in practice for over 10 years. My focus is on cosmetics. So at my practice, I do all things injectables, lasers, etc. And what I realized is that people had a million-step skincare routine, and they were spending all this money on skincare and doing procedures, but getting nowhere. Right. And you can really simplify the problem at hand. And when you simplify the problem and try to distill one problem at a time, you can simplify your skincare routine. And once that got broken down, I think people realized that it shouldn't be so complicated, doesn't have to be so complicated, and that really changed the game for a lot of people who didn't feel like they could help themselves. So my whole thing is I would love for people to feel empowered, and so I educate them to simplify their routines so that they can help themselves in the process if they don't have access, for example, to a me in their life.
Right, and you talk about that a lot. You talk about like the skincare industry creating a lot of marketing and a lot of noise, and then social media adds to that, right? With like the buzz and everyone seeing a trend and jumping on it, or everyone seeing a product and saying like, you know, this one routine is going to work for me and one size fits all. What's sort of like the risk associated with, as a consumer, sort of leaning into that and sort of buying into that philosophy?
Yeah, I mean, there's like this whole like fear of missing out on skincare that's happening, especially on social, and marketers pry off of that because they're like, oh, scarcity mentality, am I going to miss out? I need to buy it, I need to do this. But they're not taking into account their own skin, and your skin is not a trend. And so you really do need to understand what are your core issues and what are you trying to solve for through skincare. When your whole routine is made up of different trends that are going on at the moment, you're going to end up nowhere, or worse, at a worse position than where you started.
Right. And, you know, part of that philosophy from you and sort of your approach is being really real with your patients. You tell them what they actually need, what they don't need, and you are kind of a believer of a simplified process, right? So if we're talking about a skincare routine, someone's watching this and they're like, what do I actually need? Talk to me about like the 5 products you need. What are these products? How do I shop for them? And why do I need them?
Okay, well, first I think it's actually you need 4.
Okay,
if you really
love that
are
even more.
Starting from nothingness and you're trying to figure it out, 4. Number 1, cleanser. Right? I joke that the cleanser is the forgotten stepchild or the third-class citizen or like whatever it is, because people don't even put any sort of importance on a cleanser, and they end up ruining their skin barriers in the process because they're using like bar soap, they're using a shampoo to wash their face, they're using whatever it is. And so you want to find the right cleanser for your skin because that's going to set the foundation of what's to come. 2, you want to find a good serum. That's usually where like the money lies, where you're trying to treat a problem. What is the problem you're trying to solve for? Is it redness? Is it acne? Is it fine lines? Is it all of the above? Probably all of the above for many, but focus on the biggest problem first, because that's how you're going to be able to tell if you're making a difference for yourself. Once you have that, then we go into the moisturizer phase. Not all moisturizers are created equal, and you got to moisturize for your skin type in your environment. If it's humid in Miami or dry in Utah, you're going to moisturize differently. And then the 4th is sunscreen. Sunscreen should be as equally unsexy as the cleanser, but equally mandatory.
You have this quote that I love because you just did a master class. If you guys didn't watch it, you should watch it. It's so good. And it's wear the damn sunscreen.
And it's funny, I said that like years ago when people were like, wear the damn sunscreen. And I was like, wear the damn sunscreen.
So good. It's so good. And it's so true. And a lot of people ask me like, you know, when they're shopping for products, like, what's the best sunscreen? I'm like, it doesn't matter whichever one you're actually going to wear.
Whichever one you wear. And it's so funny, like when I'm doing skincare routines with my patients and we get to the sunscreen step, they're like, which sunscreen? I'm like, which one do you like? They're like, this one, is it good? I'm like, are you using it? And if their answer is yes, I'm like, then it's good.
Great,
like,
keep it up.
Just keep it up.
I love that. And talk to me a little bit about like your morning routine versus the nighttime routine. How should that differ, if it should at all?
I mean, my morning routine is simple. So I am awake, showered, out the door. And so I wash my face with water. You don't need to cleanse the cleanser in the morning unless you're really oily or acne prone. 2, I use a targeted serum. My biggest issue has been melasma. And so for me, I use a multifunctioning serum that targets pigmentation discoloration. 3 is a moisturizer. I like my moisturizers to do double duty, so it's a vitamin C moisturizer.
I like
that. So I
that.
get that antioxidant in the moisturizer, and then sunscreen. So it's water, serum, moisturizer, sunscreen. Done, makeup, out.
I did want to ask you about splurging versus saving on your skincare routine. I know you were talking about there's like these 4 basics you should look for. Does it matter if it's from the drugstore, or should I be splurging in a certain area? Talk to me about that.
Okay, so I would splurge on a serum that's targeting a problem.
Okay.
Why? When something is targeting a problem, it's more likely than not a multi-ingredient story that is tackling that issue from different angles in one product. When it's a single ingredient story, like I'm making it up, niacinamide serum, that's all you're getting in that serum for the most part. So I look for serums that are targeting a problem that have multiple ingredients, so it's a little bit more of a robust product. And serums are usually the powerhouse of your skincare routine.
Okay.
But you can also splurge if you want on a moisturizer, if it makes you happy. I mean, skincare at the end of the day is meant to be aspirational, but that doesn't mean you have to keep spending $1 million to keep up a good skincare routine.
All right, so there's a lot of beauty trends taking over everyone's feed right now, and you're the expert at cutting through the buzz.
Yes.
So let's talk about some beauty trends and what you think about them. So the first one is at-home facial tools. So things like derma rolling, skin stamping, and red light masks are super trendy right now. Are you for it or against it?
So red light masks.
Yes.
I think they're great for promoting collagen. I think they're great for reducing inflammation. But not all red masks are created equal. And unfortunately, as a consumer, it's impossible to know if it's an apple or a lemon. Because the brands don't necessarily tell you the energy, the power, the wattage, etc. So they're not all equally comparable. Two, you mentioned face rollers.
Yes.
I think face rollers are great for helping to reduce inflammation, but it's very short-lived. Like you have like a 5 to 10 minute benefit and then you kind of puff up again. And so I like to marry it to a serum that has, you know, deep puffing actives in it as well. So once you're done rolling, it continues the effects.
Got it. So it prolongs the effect of the rolling.
Exactly.
Okay.
Exactly.
I love that.
And then stamping, I just don't trust people. And I say this lovingly. I've seen it enough in my practice where when you're treating yourself, you go overboard. Like you're able to tolerate more, you're able to push that envelope a little bit more, and it can cause a lot of problems, and people are not sterilizing their equipment. They may be spreading bacteria. And so
certain things leave to the professionals.
I just think certain things, you know what, just leave it to the professionals, and that's one of them.
Let's talk about double cleansing, because I'm a fan of it. What do you say?
I get why you're a fan. You wear makeup every day. You're on camera. It's like, you know, professional
I love the oil cleanser. I feel like it removes my makeup, and then I follow it up with another one. Is that overkill, or am I doing the right thing?
For you, no. You're doing the right thing. And usually if you're starting with an oil cleanser, you want to follow it with a gel cleanser to get all that oil residue off. Most people don't wear that professional makeup every day, so you could double cleanse with the same gel cleanser twice. You don't need to have a specific oil cleanser or a gel cleanser, but if anything is heavy to begin with, you want to clean that off. Especially if you're wearing sunscreen to get on any residue off of your face.
Micellar water. That's a big one right now too.
Yeah, I mean, I love micellar water. It's like an easy one to use. I kind of use that as my first step of double cleansing if I do have professional makeup on, followed by a gel cleanser. But not all micellar waters are created equal. So if there's a micellar water with oil residues in it, you have to wash it and follow it with a cleanser.
Interesting, because isn't the whole point of micellar water is that you don't have to cleanse? That's the whole...
but you got to be careful. You know, everything in moderation. I think if it's like a Friday night, you're tipsy, great. You won. You used micellar water, you've won.
You're like,
but if you're doing it every night, you could do a little better than just using micellar water if you're sitting in front of a sink and you have 10 minutes to do your nighttime routine.
Let's talk about overnight face masks and eye patches. I'm a huge fan of the eye patches.
I love the eye patches. I think, you know, at first it was very, very trendy, but in fact, if you really find yourself a very nice hydrating serum or a really nice eye moisturizer that you like, or a regular face moisturizer, it's a good way, especially once you enter your late 30s, 40s, as you start entering perimenopause, you're losing to that hydration, you're getting a little dehydrated. It helps to keep your skin more lush and plump. So it's a nice, short-term fix. It doesn't mean you have to do it every day, but before going on air or a red carpet event or a big event, it's really, really nice.
Okay. And last but not least, sunscreen. I know where you stand on this.
Just wear the damn sunscreen. I mean, you brush your teeth, it should be next to your toothbrush. Just put it on, let it become a habit.
I love it.
Yeah.
Wear the damn sunscreen.
Wear the damn sunscreen.
All right. Dr. Idriss, thank you so much for coming by. It was so good seeing you. I feel like I could talk to you all day.
Come over.
Yeah, I will.
Come over
and then I learn something new every time.
Well,
so
thank you.
This was fun.
Good seeing you. Thank you so much.